Hello. I haven't made a video in a while, so I thought that I would, and I'm still super pissed about things. I think now we've moved from when is Congress going to do something to, oh, the Constitution was way weaker than we thought. I think Jack Smith's testimony yesterday, the questions that he received from Republicans, shows where we are. Um, some some of the things that were said to Jack Smith, such as like, "Oh, you hired a private contractor to help investigate the J6 situation," and that's wild because the federal government is privatizing everything right now. And they went on to say, oh, why the secrets? Why the secrets? And I'm not being facetious. That was the vibe. That was how they said it. Like, why so secretive, sir? Like, as though it was such a gotcha. And it's like, literally right now, y'all are so excited that the Clintons are quote unquote refusing to testify, when in fact it's because they don't want it to be in secret. They want a public trial, and that's their only beef. And then some of the other things that were frustrating, saying like, oh, you weren't sworn in by the Senate. It's so important that the Senate swears things in, as though checks and balances are still a thing at all. Like, they just didn't have much. There was one part where they said, well, everyone says we've got to fight like hell to win this election. And it's like, yeah, I guess that's true. And their biggest defense was that Trump didn't know that he lost the election, as though that was like so important. To me, it seems like rather irrelevant, but it was so important to these Republicans to establish, like, no, he really did know. And one person even said, like, oh, how could he have known? And Jack Smith was like, state election officials, senator, people on his own campaign team. He was like, we have documentation of multiple people actually saying this. And there were just moment after moment where things were slammed down and they shouldn't have been. Just the illogical nature of it all was really, really bonkers and frustrating and just so hypocritical. I think the thing to do now is just keep calling senators, where vote with your dollar, and make plans to be safe,